What the hell is wrong with this man? Hi guys, it's Janae and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm reacting to episode 2 of 4 Minutes. I'm really intrigued to see where the show goes. The first episode was spectacular, so I'm really hopeful that the rest will be as well. Thank you guys so much for the views on the first episode. And yeah, before we do get into it, I just want to say a quick amazing thank you to all my amazing patrons and channel members. And if you're interested in joining either of those for uncut and exclusive reactions, links will all be in the description below, along with my social media and my PO box. And if you want to subscribe, that's always greatly appreciated. But now without further ado, let's get into today's video. That does not look good, and the worst part is I feel like I should recognize that face.
คนไข้ไม่ยอมนอนเลยค่ะคุณหมอ
That's interesting. Also interesting that we're not picking up where we left off.
โดนตามทวงหนี้ทุกวันป้าไม่คิดว่าลูกป้าจะทิ้งป้าไปแบบนี้
I wonder if her son was working for the gambling side of Great's family business.
เดี๋ยวคืนนี้คนไข้ทานยานอนหลับที่ผมสั่งให้นะครับแล้วเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้ผมจะปรึกษาจิตแพทย์ให้มาร่วมดูอาการ suicidal precaution ด้วย
I'm glad they did that, because okay, so he recognized him, or maybe he just figured that the flowers were
พี่แอนครับ
คะ
เมื่อกี้ญาติคนไข้เหรอครับ
okay, so he connected him via the flowers.
ทิ้งเรียนเฉพาะทางไปเลยเหรอ ก็ไม่น่าแปลกใจหรอกนะ หมอทามเวลาคุยกับคนอื่นน่ากลัวจะตายก็จิกคนลุก
Poor guy.
หลบไปเตรียมย้ายคนไข้ก่อนนะ
I think if you're a very not just an empathetic person, but an empathetic person who knows how to deal with emotions, it's very hard to put yourself in someone else's shoes who is not that, who struggles with conveying and expressing comfort to others. So yeah, I just that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from him. Is not that he doesn't care, but more that he doesn't know how to express it when he's unfamiliar with someone.
เฮ้ยทำอะไรกันอ่ะมึงอย่าเสือกไปลงกลับบ้าน
On the one hand, I'm like, what can you do in this situation? But on the other hand,
แต่ถ้ามีอะไรพ่อกูช่วยก็บอกกูได้นะเว้ย
is your dad a dirty cop? Like, what's going on?
เราจองไว้ให้วิวแต่วิวคงไม่มาแล้วแหละเรานั่งไปเลยก็ได้
Immediately my brain went, what if it's the friend that we saw at the start beating someone to death? But I don't think they'd be that obvious.
ไม่ใช่กันแต่
Oh, those vertigo shots.
เดี๋ยวครับเจอกันครับ
I think the sequence of the show is gonna confuse me quite a bit, because it seems like we're jumping back and forth in the timeline a little bit, even disregarding the 4 minutes thing. But I guess we'll have to wait and see to find out if View is the one that was beaten to death. It does feel as if they're trying to frame it as one of these two being the culprit of her disappearance or being suspicious, like either a title because he's the obvious one being quite aggressive in the way that he handled the confrontation with View, but then it'd also make sense for this guy, who I don't know what his name is yet, be kind of like planting breadcrumbs for other people to suspect title, when in fact it's him that's the culprit. But because they're both so obvious, I don't think it can be either of them.
กูวิวก็แยกย้ายกันกลับถ้ามีใครมาถามมึงว่าวิวหายไปไหน มึงห้ามตอบว่าเห็นอยู่กับกูอีก
That is so
กู
not
ไม่แค่ตอบไป
suspicious
ตาม
at
ที่กูเห็น
all.
ปะวะแล้วมึงจะร้อนตัวทำไมอ่ะเดี๋ยวมึงรู้ว่าวิวหายไปไหน
Damn, he did not flinch.
มึงรู้ใช่ไหมว่ากูเป็นใครทำอะไรกับมึงในบ้าน
Okay, his dad's definitely a cop or something. Or prosecutor.
ป้าเป็นไรไหมครับ
I love the way they're visualizing
เฮ้ยขอ
things.
โทษไม่เป็นเหรอ
Okay, the fact that that is added in is making me think that is part of a flash forward, not part of a flashback. So that's interesting because that seems to imply that he's an exception. He's someone who he can see more than just 4 minutes into the future of.
ตอนนี้กูใกล้จะถึงคอนโดมึงละมาทำไม เดี๋ยวกูไปถึงมึงก็รู้เองอ่ะ กูมีเรื่องสนุกๆให้มึงช่วยทำเว้ย
Oh, this friend is like giving me the creeps, and I think that's just what the show wants us to think, but he is definitely giving me the creeps.
ไอ้สัตว์ แล้วทำไมมึงไม่ให้มันตอบอะไรทุกคนหน่อยหรอวะ ตอนนี้พวก
You should not be this chill about the fact that he's like, I locked her up until she's happy to be with me again.
วุ่นวายกันหมดเชี่ยเดี๋ยวคนก็แม่งไปแจ้งหาคนหายอีกช่างแม่งเถอะ ตอนเนี้ยกูมีเรื่องที่สำคัญกว่าอีก
This man's insane. I'm sorry. Like, this is so creepy. How many red flags do you want?
เชี่ยวัดต่กูแค่เรียกมาสั่งสอนเว้ย พอได้ซัดหน้าคนที่เสือกแม่งสะใจชิบหายวะ
Oh, I sincerely hope this is another 4-minute flash forward, but I don't think it would take them 4 minutes to drive to wherever the hell they're now.
หลับไปยาวเราต้องพาไปโรงพยาบาลว่ะ พาไปโง่เดี๋ยวไอ้ควาย แล้วถ้ามันตายที่โรงพยาบาลเนี่ยแล้วมึงจะทำยังไง
The fact that you're even mildly okay with the thought of having killed someone is ridiculous. I hope Great runs frickin' far away from this man.
มึงแค่ช่วยกูเก็บงานหน่อยดิวะ
No, what the...
เก็บงานที่อะไรวะ จับมันทงน้ำ
What the hell is wrong with this man? Like, it's already messed up enough to want to kill someone. Like, that, you think that would be the lowest someone can go, but to be so complacent in the idea of killing someone that you're willing to risk involving a third party? Like, this is surreal. What the hell?
เฮ้ยเจษ
Run, run.
เฮ้ยเจษตอนมึงตีกับคนที่ร้านเหล้าอ่ะ กูไม่ช่วยมึงนะเว้ย
Yeah, but that is not the same. Killing someone and...
แล้วทำไมตอนนี้กูอยากให้มึงช่วย โอ้ยเชี่ยแต่นี่มันร้ายแรงมากนะเว้ย ถ้ามึงจะทำอ่ะ มึงก็ทำไปคนเดียว
No! Why the hell are you... Huh?
สัตว์เจษมึงอยากตายเหรอวะ
Oh, please, Great, don't do it. Don't co-sign this.
ลุกขึ้นมาทำไมวะ
Keep him away from him. I can't root for a character who stands by when someone else is being killed. I just can't.
ไอ้ต้นอย่า
Oh, damn. Okay, I was not prepared for the show to be this violent. I'm gonna have to... I'm seriously gonna have to put this quieter and cover the screen. I can't deal. Oh. Knock him and... Close the car and go. Go. Because that one hit hopefully would not have killed him. What a horrible friend. Oh my word. He's literally the definition of, if you have friends like these, who the hell needs enemy? Oh. Sorry, with the different hair, it took me a second to recognize him.
หัวแตกนี่คะผ่านจุดคัดกรองมาหรือยังคะ
ยังครับ
งั้นไปจุดคัดกรองตรงนู้นก่อนนะคะ แล้วค่อยกลับมาตรงนี้นะคะ
Oh, I'm so glad he's making better choices the second time around.
หมอทามคะหมอทามคะ
These visuals are just so stunning.
อ๋อแป๊บนึงครับ
Like they really just have these subtle shots that look so beautiful.
เคสนั้นมีคนดูหรือยังครับ
อ๋อ พอดีหมอติดเคสด่วนกันหมดเลยค่ะ แล้วก็อินเทอร์นกำลังดูเคสสีแดงให้เสร็จก่อนถึงจะมาดู
Come on, you're intrigued. I can see it in your face. Oh wow. This is hilarious. This is not at all what you would expect from him.
ไม่เป็นไรค่ะ แค่หัวแตก เดี๋ยวให้อินเทอร์นดูให้นะคะ
They're busy.
ไม่เป็นไรครับ
ไม่เป็นไรค่ะหมอทาม
Why?
ดูให้ค่ะ
Why are you holding it hostage? Can you not see this man is thirsty?
ผมแค่พาเพื่อนมาส่ง
ตอบไม่ต้องคำถามหมอนะ
Not at all. He's very evasive right now. But how do you explain, like, oh, I hit my friend over the head with a rock because I saw that he would have killed the guy that I brought in otherwise?
มีอาการหมดสติเห็นภาพซ้อนคลื่นไส้อาเจียนไหมครับ
ไม่มีครับ
Which is wonderful, because otherwise it would have been a massive problem for him driving. Ah! Yeah, these are actually very noble things, but the moment you're attracted to someone, it's kind of a problem. Focus.
เจ็บเหรอ
เปล่าครับ
I'm living for this flusteredness from both of them.
แผลลึกอยู่
Where is your focus, sir?
คุณเดินชนผมบนวอร์ดอะ
ขอโทษครับ
ตอนนั้นคุณขอโทษผมไปแล้วนะ
Okay. Like, I've been wondering if I've been misinterpreting the fact that he's seen them having sex in the future, and that was indeed a past thing because of how affected they seem by each other. But okay, this fully, I feel, confirms fact that no, that was definitely a future event that he somehow saw, which is very interesting.
ผมเห็นชื่อคุณในแจกันดอกไม้ที่คุณเอามาเยี่ยมคนไข้
And obviously he has your
หม
charts
อ
as
นี่
well.
ทำดีมากเลยนะ
มาล้างแผลทุกวันนะครับ ตัดใหม่หลังจากนี้7 วัน มาให้ผมตัดให้ก็ได้ เพราะผมเป็นคนเย็บไงครับ
Wait, he's like, don't mess this up for me. Oh my word. I was not expecting him to be this, like,
หมอครับ
forward. Not necessarily with great, but he's very forward about, like, don't interfere. I will take this case.
ผมขอถามอะไรอีกอย่าง หมอเคยเจอคนไข้ที่มีอาการมองเห็นอนาคตได้ไหม
Oh, the bravery for asking that question. But I like that he asked. Now maybe Tom will mention it to his friend. Oh damn, did he actually pass away? Oh no, and Great's gonna be suspected. I don't think it's actually gonna be Great who delivered the final blow, but
ครับ
สวัสดีครับ
ไม่เจอโทรศัพท์ผู้ตายแถวนี้เลยใช่ไหม
ไม่เจอเลยครับสารวัตร
unless they're gonna do like the thing where you think it's him and then it turns out to be the girl.
โอเค ขอบใจมาก
ครับเราก็ยัง
I feel like it being the girl would be much more interesting because then, sorry, this show is stimulating so many theories already, which is great. I love that, but it's makes me talk a lot. I'm sorry. I think it would be more interesting if it were the girl because then the immediate suspicion from Great would be his friend because that's the same way that he saw him murdering Dome in the flash forward. But then it doesn't turn out to be his friend, and also he can't take his suspicions to the police because how do you explain, oh, I saw this happening in an alternate reality. But I guess great having to deal with being the suspect would also be technically interesting. I just don't want that to happen.
น้องชายผมอยู่ไหนครับ
Okay, so it is him. I'd really hoped and almost assumed that because it was one hit to his head he'd be fine. But I guess it's also possible that even though technically he was fine, he might have technically he wouldn't have died from the hit, he might have died from blood loss. I'm still judging Great for not taking the fact that title was oh, I am holding View hostage basically. Seriously?
ถ้าอยากติดต่อไตเติ้ลได้อ่ะอย่าลืมบอกมันให้มารับทราบข้อกล่าวหาด้วยนะขอบคุณเกรทมากนะ
The fact that he is telling people about it and so I feel will hopefully help him in the long run, because I think if you were guilty you wouldn't be acknowledging any connection to the person, to other people. You wouldn't be going around telling people that you saw them the night that you killed them, you know. Okay, so it's not him. I'm so freaking relieved. Not because I kind of couldn't care less if he lived or died, but the implication of his murder being pinned on Grace, I would have been greatly frustrated by. Yeah, protect your head because he already seriously... The fact that you can't see how you've gone wrong is concerning, sir. I'm hoping that this is a flash forward. This man boxes, you're not going to take him down very easily. And luckily now he has a witness for the assault on his person.
มึงไปเลยนะไปมึงเจอกูแน่ไอ้สัตว์
This man is just going on a downward spiral and it's kind of scary to see.
เป็นไรไหมเนี่ย
I love that you could hear the confusion of what are you doing here in his voice.
วันนี้หมอไม่ต้องอยู่โรงพยาบาลหรอ
เป็นหมอก็ไม่จำเป็นต้องกินนอนอยู่ที่โรงพยาบาลตลอดเวลา
I mean, it depends on who you're asking.
คนนั้นใครอ่ะ
หมอไม่ต้องรู้หรอก
That's so frustrating because I kind of wish he would tell him just...
ขอโทษแล้วกันที่ถาม
Yeah.
ก็แค่เป็นห่วง
That admission, oh my goodness. The actor is doing such a good job. You can see the instant regret on his face. Why did I say that?
หมอไม่ต้องอยู่หรอกตึกหนูตรงนี้เองเดินไปแป๊บเดียวก็ถึง
Okay, we'll walk him to his door then. Come on. Please.
งั้นเราแลกไลน์กันไว้ไหมเผื่อต้องการความช่วยเหลือ
The way the show just over delivers on my expectations is amazing.
ไม่สะดวกก็ไม่เป็นไร
I appreciate him shooting his shots, hey? Come on. Oh my word. Oh. Oh no. Why is the clock starting to feel so ominous? There's a lot happening in this episode.
เป็นเหมือนกันไหมเนี่ยนี่ครับ
Let's see if the girl's reacting. She seems pretty calm.
เฮ้ยเกิดอะไรขึ้นวะจู่ๆระบบก็ล่มครับเฮ้ยเงียบ
Is she an undercover police?
ระบบล่ม
And who's his brother? I'm so glad as well, because when he was doing the viewing of the body to check the identity, I thought it was a little bit interesting that they decided not to show the face, and I thought, okay, maybe that's to delay the reveal that title is fine. But then I was like, oh, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's because they didn't want to do the special effects makeup necessary, or the actor couldn't come in again, or something like that. Like, in hindsight, I think the first guess was right. The way they're holding out on us for us to find out who the brother is really concerning. Oh, no, no, no. Oh! Could you not hear the emotion in that man's voice? How the... Okay, you actually should have called back before he called you again. Oh! Oh, you just landed on my blacklist. I almost wanted to say divorce him, but like, luckily you guys aren't married. Just break up with him. Thing is, like, I would have more sympathy if he had declined the call twice instead of answering it, hearing the voice, hearing the emotion, and not like thinking about it at all. Love the fact that it's diegetic sound.
ใจร้อนไปหน่อยนะก่อน เพิ่งเข้ามารับงานจากพ่อ ก็ทำหุ้นส่วนเขาเสียรายได้ซะละ
Yeah, because he totally hacked the site all on his own. Definitely his fault. Great. So both Corn and Grador are surrounded by the most shady of people. But unfortunately, I feel like with Great, I don't know if he's gonna be going down that dark path all the way. Like, I'm kind of a little bit concerned that his arc is gonna be a negative one. I don't know if you want to
ไม่
know.
รู้หรอกค่ะ แล้วก็ไม่ได้อยากรู้ด้วยก่อนไม่ต้องคิดมากหรอก
See, this for me is a problem, because it's like, I know he probably did something shady, but if I don't acknowledge it, if I ignore it, if I don't look deeper into it, I can continue to live in denial. That is very concerning. Oh, you know what you're doing, and I think he does too. If you approach her, in the bin with you. Was not prepared. Was not prepared at all. Something about that dynamic puts me off, and I can't put my finger on it. But that doesn't make me, like, more okay with what Korn does.
ว่าผมจะตามหาคนที่ทำร้ายน้องชายคนนี้ได้
I'm already so much more on board with that trip.
เขาก็ต้องเข้าสู่กระ
This
บวน
trip,
การยุติธรรม
even
ตัด
though
สินโทษ
it's
จำคุ
not
ก
necessarily
ข้อ
going
หา
to become
ฆ่า
his
ผู้อื่นโดย
trip.
เจตนาครับ
Yeah, it is very frustrating.
ยุ
ยุติธรรมจริงๆปะวะ
Well, the alternative is nothing. So I think the sad reality is that most people would rather see them get at least 10 years than not getting anything, which is not right or fair. But yeah. That's such a good shot. But I don't think it's gonna be a guy that I like. That looked weirdly like great for a second there, but I don't think it is. That was honestly such a fantastic episode. Like, a lot more violent than I was anticipating. Definitely had to like readjust my expectations for a second there, but so fantastic. Everything that they're setting up is so interesting, and I'm so curious to find out more about everything, which is a wonderful feeling. Like, it's not just the supernatural quote-unquote premonition aspect that is hooking me, it's also the mystery side of things. This genuinely feels like it combines all the things that I love in a show. I love criminal procedures, dramas, I love supernatural things. And then the fact that it's a BL, like, could I ask for more? And they're doing such a good job with the cinematography, the acting. I'm honestly kind of blown away, and I'm so scared because it's putting my hopes up so much for the potential of the show as a whole, and I don't want to be disappointed. But yeah, so far, stellar. This is great. I'm so keen to see how great and Time's relationship develops, because it's going, or like it's developing in a way that I wasn't expecting in terms of like the way that they're interacting. They're being so awkward and yet so like forward and sincere, and I'm living for that. Great is making some questionable choices, but then you look at his family background and you're like, it makes sense that he's not picking up on the red flags as quickly. You know, he's not perfect, and he shouldn't be. He's human. He's supposed to be. But you know, you can appreciate his efforts and the action that he does take once he's shown what's going wrong. So yeah, I really love it. Hope you guys did too. Let me know what you thought, and otherwise I'll see you in the next one. Bye.